guys, I'm JoAnn with ExpressionsVinyl.com, and today I wanted to show you a quick way to do the knockout feature or the slice feature in Design Space with your Cricut. Here's an example of what I'm doing. I wanted to do the knockout in the Happy Harvest on this table runner with all in glitter. And as you know, you can't layer glitter on top of itself, so you only want one layer of glitter. With this feature, you can have all of it in glitter. And all you have to do is use the knockout or the slice feature. So I'm going to show you how to do that in Design Space. Okay, so we're in Design Space, and this is what I want to put on the other side of the table runner, the Give Thanks, with that vine image in it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm just going to remove this off the screen so you just have the one set of images to work with. And I like to use the font Impact. That's an automatic font if you're using a Windows computer. So in your text, type out what you want to have in there. And have it say Give Thanks. Move it up. And then if your font isn't the one you want, go ahead and click on Fonts and change it to the one you want. I had searched Impact. You can type in what you want to search for, search Impact, and use that one. I'm going to change this to center alignment and a little bit bigger while I work with it. Now I want the give and the thanks to be closer together. So use your line spacing at the top and bring those closer together. Just click on the down arrow. That brings those two lines of text closer together. Once you get it as close as you want a little closer. There we go. So that you can still tell it's two different lines and the letters aren't touching. Now I want the letters to be closer together. So up in letter space, just use the down arrow and bring your letters closer. That's about as close as I can go on that. I want this in the end to be about 8 inches wide. So I'm going to change that to 8 inches. And we're ready to do the image. So on this image, as you can see, if I hide parts of it, the background is solid. And I don't want that because I want to use glitter for all of it. And you can't layer glitter. So I'm going to slice those leaves out of that background so that I only have one layer to work with. So to do that, select whichever one you want to start with. I'm going to start with the lighter colored leaves. Hold your control down and select the background image. Once you've selected 2 images, you can slice. So click on the slice, and now it sliced those images apart. You don't want to move any of that. You want all the alignment the way that it is, so don't move any of that image. Over here, you can click out the pieces that you don't want. So we know we just sliced that yellow out of the vine leaf down here. So we can remove that duplicate brown piece. Just click on it over here and delete. Now the next one that we want to take out is the orange set over here. So click on orange, the orange leaf, and then again hold control down and click on that vine that's up there. And slice. And it's going to give you 2 of the same piece right here, the orange and the brown that you sliced out of that. So click on the brown and delete that piece out. Now the last one is that other the darker tan color. So click on that one and then that background vine again and hit slice. And now you've got 2 of that same piece. So click on the brown one to take it out because that's not the color we want to work with. So delete that out. And now you have all of these in the same, just in one layer. So it'll be cutting this dark brown vine in one layer and all these leaves in different layers. And you can see if I move that up, how it sliced everything out. So I'm just going to undo because I want everything exactly the way that it is here, and group these back together. Use the group over here. That way, when I move it above the letters, they won't all change. So now get your letters lined up behind it And on this one, I only want to have the vine in the background of the thanks, not up in the give. So change the size. Stretch it out a little bit. In some cases you can stretch it, and some it won't work, but this one doesn't change the proportions very much. So stretch that out. Okay, and on this one we're going to do the same thing that we did with the vines. So click on your first piece that you want to cut out of the letter. So we're just going to start with that top, the dark brown vine. Select that piece and then select your letters. Once you've got those two selected, click on Slice. And again, you're not going to want to move anything out of here. It'll give you several different options once you've sliced it. We know that we don't want to keep the pieces in between the letters, and that's what this one is. So click on this to remove it. And if you happen to remove something that you didn't want to, that's what the undo is for. And it may make it easier. You click on your letters, arrange, and move those to the back. So it looks like we need to slice out the black. We need to remove the black piece of the letters that we cut because it's going to have the brown and the black. So click on the black and delete that. And now it leaves your brown layer. And it's removed all the edges in between the letters as well. So next, do that with another one of the colors with the orange leaves. Click on the leaf and then click on the Give Thanks below and slice. And again, click on the letters, move them to the back, and this will help you understand which ones to remove. We want to remove this orange because you can tell it's just the little in-between pieces. So click on it and delete, and you see it just moved the pieces out in between the letters, and that's exactly what we wanted. And now we need to remove the black. See where we've got the black and the orange that are exactly the same color? Remove the black one. You just want the orange one left. And then you keep doing that with the other two leaves. Okay, now that you've used the slice feature to remove all the different pieces of the leaves, you can see where it's just left the shape of the letters, but then the vine kind of intertwines through those letters, giving it a cool effect when you iron it on. So now we're ready to cut. Go ahead and just press Make It, and you'll see how it's going to sort these all out into mats and the layering that you'll need. And you see on the black layer the different ways that it's going to cut those vines out, and then the pieces of the leaves on the other layers. So now we're ready to cut it out. Okay, I've got these pieces cut out, and we're ready to iron those on. And as you can see, there's a lot of different layers. Here's what it looks like with that cut out in it. And then I have the green vine in the glitter. Kind of hard to see over the top of that, the green vine, and then the different leaves. So we're ready to iron that on to our table runner. So I've got the one on this side. I'm just going to put the others on the other end of it. Line it up in here. And the first layer I want to use is the Give Thanks, the bigger one. It's a little easier to work with when lining up all the other ones. So just place it in there exactly where you want it. I'll make sure it's close to what the other end is. And then I'm not sure how the heat press is going to react to the glitter, the edges, and I want to kind of protect those. So I'm going to use a cover sheet, the multi-use paper on this one. And then again, where we've got so many different layers of the glitter, it's only going to take a couple seconds as you're doing the different layers. And this one, it's not something you're going to wash every day, so you're not going to worry about the full length of time. Okay, so this one's just going to be a couple seconds. And And glitter, you can peel it hot or cold. I'm going to go ahead and peel this one. There we go. And this one is our black gold. I love this color. A little bit of gold to it, but it still is the dark. Now, ready to put another layer on. I'm going to go with the next biggest one, the vine. That's a little harder to line up. Line that up in between the letters. There we go. Now this one's ready to go. Don't forget your cover sheet. And again, just a couple seconds. There we go, and there's the green for the vine. I've got 3 different colors on the leaves. I'm just going to take this gold one first. Line that up. It fits right in there in between the other glitter colors. Put the cover sheet on it. In just a couple seconds. There we go. Now the next one, I'll do this, the orange. Line that one up as well. A few more seconds. And this one is ready. Okay, now the last one, this last leaf, I'm going to leave it on for the full 8 seconds, just to make sure that that's on there tight and the rest of it is. So once you've lined that last one up, put it on there, leave it on for the full 8 seconds. There we go. Okay, and this one is ready to peel now. So there you go. There's the other end with the give thanks and the knockout, so you can use the glitter across the whole thing without having to layer it. And it gives you a fun look. So we've got the give thanks on one side and then happy harvest on the other for a fun new table runner for the holidays. So let us know down below if you've got any questions on this technique. If you've got any other questions about the vinyl, go ahead and subscribe to our page, give us a thumbs up, and stay tuned, and there will be more videos soon. Have a good day, guys.